Let me ask you those questions first, then you can ask me big questions, small questions, any questions you want. What's your first name?
Dedrick, D-E-D.
Okay.
R-I-C-K.
What's your middle name?
Devon, D-E-V.
D-E-V.
O-N.
That's
Last
it?
name, yes.
Okay.
Last name, Williams.
That one I can spell. What's your date of birth?
3/23/96.
3/23/96. Let me turn off my phone so that it don't bother me all day long. As soon as I sit down, they start calling and texting me. Alright, that address they got you from, is that your good address? Is that where you live?
Yeah, that's where I live.
What's the address?
550.
Okay. And what about a phone for yourself?
754.
Alright, just a couple more questions and you can ask your question. Who do you stay there with at that house?
My mom.
And what's her name? I wasn't going to ask you how to spell her first name. I assume you know how to spell your mom's name?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
S. That should be right.
Alright, so who else stays there?
My kids.
How many kids you got?
4.
4? How old are you?
22. Well, I'm finna be 22. I'm 22.
Damn, you've been busy. 4 kids. What's the youngest?
The youngest is, how old Nene? Nene is 3.
How old is the oldest?
MJ is 8.
You're definitely busy, man.
Stepfather.
Oh, your stepfather? None of them are truly you?
No.
Alright, who else other than the kids?
My wife.
Okay, his true wife or?
I mean, we going through something right now. I've been sleeping in the living room for like a couple months.
What's her name? So you're truly married?
Yeah.
What's her date of birth, you know? You better not forget her birthday. We'll be sleeping on the couch longer than one night.
What? That's crazy.
How old is she?
Oh, now.
What year?
She's gonna be 20. She's gonna be 29.
Okay, so she's older than you. All right. How long you been married?
For like a year.
All right. Well, like I said, just a couple more questions. How far did you go to school?
I went all the way to the 11th grade.
What high school?
Scranton High School.
The Dragons. So you're a Fort Lauderdale guy?
Yeah.
You play football?
I used to.
What position? You must have been a running back or a fullback.
Running back and linebacker.
What year?
Little League. It was Little League.
Oh, no, it wasn't for the high school?
No.
No one for the Dragons?
Nah.
All right, so 11th grade. So how long did you live in Fort Lauderdale? Your whole life?
Almost one whole life.
I was a Fort Lauderdale guy for 30 years, man. I worked for Fort Lauderdale. You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you live down by Scranton or did you live up in the north side by Cicero?
I actually say in Scranton.
No, I was saying when you was a little kid. You were always in Scranton?
No, I was in Scranton. I was in by Dillard High School. I stayed in Dillard. I stayed in the Gov apartments.
Okay, over there north of Sunrise up on 24th Avenue?
Yeah.
Those Govs?
Yeah.
What's your parents' name? I gotta know your people, man. Like I said, I did 30 years of. What do they call you, Dedrick?
They call me D.
What else they call you?
That's pretty much it.
Come on, you know when you talk to a guy like me, I know the answers to some of the questions I ask. Chucky.
Yeah, they call me Chuck.
Okay, Chuck. All right. The last question I gotta ask you didn't do any drugs or anything like that today?
Nah, I can't do drugs.
Why can't you?
I was on probation.
Okay, but half the world's on probation. They still do drugs. You didn't smoke no weed, no nothing?
Nah, I don't like drugs. I don't like jail.
They test you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? What are you on probation for?
A grand theft auto I caught when I was 17 years old. 5 years papers.
And how'd you stay? You stayed on it for years and had no problem, then you violated it?
I had one violation, but it got dropped, so it's not a violation.
So they never set you up?
I went from house arrest to community control to non-probation. I made it off house arrest, made it off community control, supposed to be going Monday to get off probation.
All right, so you've never been to prison, I'm assuming.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna do what's called reading your rights, and then you can ask me whatever question you want.
All right, but
go ahead.
When you read somebody's rights, that means going to jail, right?
Well, you have a warrant out for you. We're going to talk about that. But for us to talk,
you have to read.
I got to read your rights. Now, again, once I read your rights, you can ask me anything you want. But again, we got to do this kind of official because you do have a warrant for you, and I'm going to explain it all to you. And I know life's a difficult thing sometimes. Sometimes things happen. I'm explaining everything about the warrant, and then we're either going to talk about it or we're not going to talk about it. Let me see that tattoo. Fuck?
No, it was supposed to say fuck you pay me, but I got hit on a dirt bike and that just messed up everything.
Oh yeah? Got hit on a dirt bike.
Yeah, not my
You one of those guys who rides around with guns down?
Guns down, bikes up?
Yeah. Drive around crazy like that?
No, I don't drive crazy. I don't do no wheelies, I don't run no lights.
Man, that's insane. First off, if you're from Fort Lauderdale, you ever come down here on Sundays when they come out of Tatertown? On the bike?
I come out of Parkway. I don't come out.
Well, the same group.
We link up, yeah.
Yeah, oh my God, man. It's like...
crazy.
It's crazy as right. Okay. What I'm going to do is read you these. What I ask for is a yes, no, or I don't understand answer. If you don't understand it, I rephrase it so you can understand it. If you went to 11th grade, what kind of grades did you get when you were in school?
Pretty much good. I ain't get A's and B's, but I ain't get D's and L's neither. Okay,
so you're going to have no problem understanding these. But if you have any problem, let me know and we'll rephrase it. All right, before I ask you any questions, I want to advise you of your rights under the law. Do you understand I'm a police officer?
Now I do, because you didn't tell me you're a police officer first.
Christ. Where are we at? Are we in a police station? All right, we're in a police station. There you go. There's my badge, and I'm a police detective.
Okay.
I may not look like one, but I am.
Okay.
And I didn't introduce myself. But my name is John Curcio. Everybody in Fort Lauderdale used to call me Mongo, so I don't know if that you're too young to know me, but we all have nicknames. You have Chucky, and I got Mongo.
Yeah.
Let me see your teeth. What you got? You got initials on there or no?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. You have the right to remain silent. That is, you need not talk to me or answer any questions if you do not want to. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, here's what I'm old, man.
Yes.
Okay. Should you talk to me, anything you say can and may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to talk to an attorney before talking to me and have an attorney here with you during questioning now or in the future. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. If you cannot afford to retain your own attorney and you want an attorney, one will be appointed for you before we ask you any questions. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, if you decide to answer the questions now without an attorney present, you'll still have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. No one can understand what I just read you. You said you understood them all. I'm going to ask you questions. You're going to ask me questions. You want to stop at any time?
I can just say
you can say, well, yeah. I mean, this is America, man. Nobody's going to force you to do anything you want. So what question did you have for me?
Well, I just want to know, my kids just left. I'm opening the door for my mom. I see ARs. I just want to know what it is.
Well, I wasn't there, so I can't speak for who was there. Obviously,
it really hurted me to see my mom get on the ground.
Well, look, I understand that, but let me explain to you what this is about, and you understand the serious nature of it. When people see, no one's met you before. I haven't met you before. The guys who came to your house never met you before, so we don't know what kind of guy you are.
Okay.
You know, the thing about police work is, sometimes when you go looking for somebody, if it's a serious thing, you got to go and make sure you're safe and everybody else is safe. So that's why they probably had ARs on and stuff and everything like that. All right, so what I'm here to talk to you about, and again, I know I'm a scary guy, and I know it's scary being in the police department, and other than this grand theft, whatever else have you ever been arrested for?
Burglary, when I was, but see, my grand theft is a juvenile charge, so
okay.
Burglary, fighting.
Okay. What, any other felonies other than burglary?
I used to snatch chains.
Okay, so it's robberies or whatever, grand theft.
I think it's called sudden snatch.
Okay, yeah, robbery, sudden snatch. Okay. What I'm here to talk about is a real serious thing. You know, can't get more serious than what I'm talking about. But there's different things about being involved in certain things. So, you know, again, when you talk to a guy like me, you know, again, he couldn't get more serious what I want to talk to you about, but I want to understand, you know, kind of your version of what's going on with this thing. So, Monday, today's Wednesday, right? You know that?
Yeah.
Okay, do you work at all, by the way?
Yeah, actually, how can I put this? I own my own business.
Oh, yeah, what kind of business?
Tattoo shop.
Well, we should be all right. Where do you do it out of your house, or you own a business? Where's the business?
Actually, I'm waiting for my shop.
Okay,
to open up. It's at my house.
Okay, so how long have you been tattooing?
Since I was 15.
You got all the needles and everything?
Yep, and I got my certificate and my license.
Okay. All right. So this Monday, today's Wednesday, Monday between say 3 in the afternoon and 4 in the afternoon. You remember where you were?
3 in the afternoon and 4 in the afternoon.
Right. Or say 2 in the afternoon. Where were you at in the afternoon? Say after lunchtime on Monday. Tell me where you were your whole day.
Mostly I was at my house because I was babysitting my 2 stepdaughters.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I was waiting on my wife to get off work at 7:30.
Okay. So if noon, I don't know what time you eat lunch, but noon is like lunchtime. You didn't leave from the house from noon to 7 at night, or did you go anywhere in between there?
No, I went somewhere that night.
Okay, not night, but it gets dark about 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Let's talk about from noon, which is lunchtime, till it got dark. So 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Did you leave the house at all between those hours, during the daylight hours?
I mean, you're saying Monday, I can't really
It's only 2 days ago.
Right.
Yeah. See, let me. Did you get along good with your dad?
Nah.
He didn't give you that fatherly advice kind of stuff?
He wasn't really there. He tried to be there later on in life.
Okay, well, how old do you think your dad is?
He's probably like
40s, or like me, I'm in my 50s.
He's probably like 38.
Oh, damn, he's young. All right, well, I'm gonna try to give you some fatherly advice here. You can take it or not take it. What we're going to talk about is serious, so little stuff that I ask you, don't get caught up with not telling the truth on little stuff, because when we get to the part where we're talking about not little stuff, but big stuff, let's deal with the little stuff. Between noon and 7, did you go anywhere that you remember? The sun went down.
No, considered like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, again, noon to the sun goes down. Did you go anywhere?
I was babysitting on Monday.
All right, come on. I got that. You need to understand, like I said, a lot of these questions I know the answers to, because I just don't pick out people out of the world.
It's like every day. I got a lot going on every day. So
okay, well.
Monday.
All right. Did you hear anything that was really crazy that happened this Monday?
Well, not Monday, but the crazy this week.
What would you hear about?
A shooting.
Okay. And where did the shooting happen?
Riva.
All right. Do you ever go off to Riva?
I go to Riva all the time. I ride bikes.
I know. You told me you wrecked
knocked out my teeth.
Yeah. When was that? When did you do that?
Probably like a year ago.
Right.
Okay, so you're saying when I went to Riva?
Yeah. Well, are you saying you went to Riva?
Because I don't remember what day it was.
Okay. So what day? When was the last time you were at Riva? Or when did you think? How many days ago were you at Riva?
Riva closed on Sunday, so that probably was Monday.
All right. So Monday you go up to Riva. And how'd you get up to Riva? Walk, bike, car?
Fat Boy came and picked me up.
Who's Fat Boy?
Somebody I ride with. Like, he normally just, like, sometimes he just come, like, most of the time he's on a bike.
Okay.
But this time he just pulled up. He pulled up with his girl.
Is Fat Boy a Pompano guy or a Fort Lauderdale guy, or what is
No, Fat Boy's from Coral Springs.
Coral Springs?
Yeah.
And you know his real name?
I just know him from riding.
All right, so how long do you think you've known him in life?
I met Fat Boy this year.
Okay.
I actually broke down and he helped me.
Okay.
I met him like February.
All right, so you and Fat Boy go to Riva, and he's with his girlfriend?
Yeah.
All right. You don't know...
She was driving.
You don't know his name, but you know her name?
Nah.
And they live in Coral Springs. You ever been out to their house?
Yeah, I've been to the house before, by the Coral Ridge Mall.
Coral Ridge Mall?
Coral. It's two. It's Coral Square and Coral Ridge, but I think one of them is not actually in Coral Springs.
Okay. All right. But is he in a house or an apartment or a condo?
Townhouse.
Townhouse? They keep on sending me texts, these people. Talking about something completely unrelated. All right. So he picks you up. Where does he pick you up at?
At my house.
Okay.
He actually she blows the horn, or he probably reached over and blows the horn.
Okay.
And my little friend that cuts my grass, like, it's a young dude.
Yeah.
I let him cut the grass. I pay him money so he won't get in trouble. He actually just came in. He was talking to me about the tattoo he wanted to get. And my girls was there because I was babysitting, like I said. I was like, I'll be right back. I've been waiting for somebody to come all day because no car was there.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm finna be back. I'm finna go to Riva and get me some grips and some gloves and stuff.
Okay. All right. So just so I get this straight, Fat Boy comes up. He's with his girlfriend, whose name you don't remember. Does the boy who's cutting the lawn, does he go with you to Riva?
No, because my kids were there. I told him to
watch the kids.
He don't watch the kids before. I tell him I'll be right back.
All right. What's the lawn boy's name? What do you call him?
Rod. His real name. I know his real name. His real name is Sherrod.
Sherrod what?
Yeah. I don't know his last name.
Okay. Does he live close to you?
Yeah. He lives right in the corner, actually, by the library.
By the library? How old is he?
Sherrod probably like 17.
Okay. So he watches your kids while you go to Riva?
I told him I'll be right back.
And when you said you had your girl there, that's your children you're talking about. It wasn't your girlfriend or one of your wife.
She was at work. That's why I was babysitting.
Okay. So Sherrod, all right. So you go over to Riva. Is anybody else in the car other than you, Fat Boy, and the girl?
Yeah, me, Fat Boy, and the girl.
Nobody else?
No.
What kind of car are you?
We were in a gray. What kind of car is that? A gray Nissan. What is it called? Moreno.
Moreno?
Yeah, these crazy.
Is that a two-door or four-door? Because I don't know cars that well. Is it new or old?
It's kind of old.
Oh, a Moreno.
But it's clean though.
Moreno. All right. When you do go over there, who's driving?
The girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Okay. You go over, and what happens? You go in, you go out. What?
I go in.
Who else goes in with you?
Fat Boy.
All right. What do you end up buying?
I was looking for grips, but they didn't have the size that I needed for my 150.
Okay. So what did you buy?
I bought gloves and I bought a skeleton. I bought a white and black skeleton face cover. It was half.
Okay, half.
That comes right here.
All right. What color are the gloves?
The gloves were red.
Red. Okay. All right. So they didn't have the grips you needed, and other than that, this week is that the only time you were up there?
Yeah, because my bike was broke down actually.
What's wrong with your bike?
I cracked the casing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
And actually, I was gonna order a new casing, but I actually got it welded.
That's for a JB weld?
Yeah.
That's for a 150 to crack the casing?
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you think he was up at Riva?
I walked in. When you walk in, you come around the curve. Walked in. I looked by the grips. I ain't see my size. I walked to the back. I hollered at it's two people I know I always talk to in there. They're twins.
Okay, they work there?
Yeah, they work there.
Are they black or white?
They're white.
You don't know their names?
Twins.
Twins?
Yeah, I always, because the reason why I started talking to them, because I seen one day and walked around the corner and I thought I seen them again. Then we started talking and they used to help me get parts for my bike and stuff. I come there a lot.
No, I know people, they told us you come there a lot. All right, so how long about? I mean, how long do you think you're there?
Probably about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, and where do you go from there?
Probably less than that.
Where do you go from there?
I went back home because I had to get my kids.
Okay, and did...
I really didn't, sometimes I leave him with my boys, but, leaving him with girls, even though he's a cool little dude, you'll never know.
Okay.
So I had to get back.
And did Fat Boy and his girlfriend stay, or did they leave?
No, they left.
All right. Do you know Fat Boy's number off the top of your head?
No.
Is it in your phone?
Yes.
You have him under Fat Boy?
No.
What do you got him under?
I have him under... They should have a bike next to it. Cause he's Jamaican, so I think I got him under Dread.
Dread? Shit, you probably got a lot of people under Dread. That's common.
But I don't really deal with a lot of Jamaicans, so it should.
But he's true Jamaican. He speaks like a Jamaican.
He got an accent.
Dread?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember
he
what?
Should have a dirt bike by it.
Okay, you remember what he was wearing when you were up there?
He had on some jeans. I like this color.
Okay, long ones.
Yeah, long jeans.
How about a shirt?
He had on a black shirt.
What about you? You remember what you was wearing?
Yeah, I had on a tank top.
What color?
Gray.
Gray. What about clothes, pants?
It should have been gray pants too and yellow slides.
Yellow slides?
Yeah, yellow.
What kind of just regular slides or some brand name?
Adidas, but you can't really tell. They just yellow with 3 black stripes, but they real bright.
Real bright.
Yeah,
not like none of those Versace's or Gucci's or just anything. Just go face. You wish.
Yeah, I wish.
They're all made out of rubber. They're all the same, man. You guys pay big money for the same piece of rubber. Just put a different.
I don't. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't. Like, even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's pointless because this stuff's way cheaper. That's comfortable.
All right, now the big famous thing that happened on Monday that everybody's talking about. You know, tell me what you think I'm talking about.
About the little beef thing going on with, I don't know how to say his name, going on with the rapper and the two rappers.
Okay, who are the two rappers?
I don't know how to pronounce the person that got shot, but I know how to pronounce Soldier Kid.
Okay, Soldier Kid.
Yeah.
Do you know Soldier Kid?
I used to listen to. Nah.
All right, that's all they call him, a Soldier Kid.
Soldier Kid, Sniper Gang.
Sniper Gang.
Yeah, Sniper Gang Red.
Sniper Gang Red. Okay, and the other guy whose name you can't pronounce, do you know him? Have you ever seen him before?
Not until after 2 hours after I left from there.
Okay, 2 hours after you left? You saw him 2 hours after you left?
No, I didn't know his name until 2 hours after I left. I was scrolling on Facebook and I seen him.
Okay, did you see him up at Riva when you was up there?
No. But I don't really know him.
Okay, but did you know what he looks like is what I'm trying to get at?
No.
No? You've never seen him in your life?
No.
I
heard he was like a gothic rapper or something. So I wouldn't.
But you know what he looks like now. He's kind of light skin. He got blue hair. Gold hair or blue hair?
Gold hair.
Gold hair?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't know what color his hair is.
He only got hair right here. Now he got gold. This side gold and this side black. Gold dreads.
Okay, so he's got like half and half.
Yeah.
Okay, but you mean when you saw his picture on Facebook, it's not somebody you've seen before. You've been to, and you've seen him out or you've seen him at a concert or anything like that.
No, because he raps. They say he raps gothic music, so that wouldn't even be nobody there.
I'm just asking, man. I don't know what kind of music you listen to.
That's that would be a way that I know him.
Okay, I was just asking. So you don't even know what kind of car he was in? Did you see the news what kind of car he was in?
Yeah, I seen what kind of car he was in.
What was he in?